All right, now, UFC 321, October 25th, Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi. Tom Aspinall will face Ciryl Gane. Aspinall has 15 wins, and all of them are by finish. Gane is the number 1 ranked heavyweight.
Dana White went live on Instagram to announce 2 pay-per-view cards for October, UFC 320 and UFC 321. UFC 320 will be headlined by Magomed Ankalaev and our boy, Alex Pereira. And UFC 321, what this entire video is about, will be headlined by undisputed UFC heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall, and he is taking on the most undeserving contender in the division right now, Ciryl Gane. This is hilarious. Not only will this be Ciryl Gane's 3rd chance at the belt, but this is his 3rd chance at the belt within 3 years. What are we doing? We're giving Ciryl Gane a title shot just because gay boy John Jones wants to hold up the division for a year and a half, and there is nobody else left. So we're going to Ciryl Gane, the man who hasn't fought Tom Aspinall yet, and saying, you know what, your split decision win against Alexander Volkov and your win before that against Sergey Spivak was so good and it's so spectacular that we're giving you a 3rd title shot to hopefully be a UFC champion against Tom Aspinall. That's what we're doing. This is the worst division in the UFC. This makes the women's UFC featherweight division look pretty good, actually. Newsflash, there is no UFC featherweight division for the women. That's how bad this division is. I get it. Tom Aspinall was supposed to fight John Jones, gay boy John Jones, and he didn't. He became the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion, and I get it. He probably told the UFC, hey, listen, I want to fight right now. I've been in camp for 2 years because John Jones is scared of me. I keep doing that Trump impersonation. I'm not even good at it. And they look at Tom Aspinall and they say, you know what? We're going to help you out. We're going to give you a good opponent. And then they go to Ciryl Gane, which I imagine Tom Aspinall is going to beat probably quicker than John Jones beat Ciryl Gane. And this is what's so funny about this, right? Ciryl Gane, in his last fight, had a split decision win, which a lot of people, even myself, arguably said Volkov won that fight. Ciryl Gane got a win from robbery. That's how. And even Dana White said in a press conference, in the post-fight press conference, saying, we're going to help out Volkov because, the judges' scorecards didn't look right. Basically saying Ciryl Gane got a free win. But now he's getting a 3rd chance at the belt to fight Tom Aspinall. And the whole narrative about Tom Aspinall versus Ciryl Gane will be, the entire narrative will be, I promise you, will be, can Tom Aspinall beat Ciryl Gane quicker than when John Jones fought Ciryl Gane? That will be the entire storyline. That will be the narrative of this fight. Sir, there's no way Ciryl Gane wins or even has a chance. There really is no chance when he looked the way he did against Volkov. Tom Aspinall has better boxing. His grappling is the best in the division, probably. He's probably better than Jailton Almeida and Curtis Blades. The dude who knocked out Sergey Pavlovich, Curtis Blades, he's beaten everybody in the division. We now have to go to Ciryl Gane for a fresh contender for Tom Aspinall. In my opinion, I understand Tom Aspinall, he didn't want to wait anymore. I would have booked Alex Pereira versus Tom Aspinall, because then even if Alex Pereira loses to Tom Aspinall, at least he can go back to the light heavyweight division and rematch for the championship fight. You can't have Alex Pereira hypothetically lose to Magomed Ankalaev again and then move up to the heavyweight division. They should have booked Tom Aspinall versus Alex Pereira and then let Ciryl Gane get another win, or have the winner of Alexander Volkov and Jailton Almeida fight Tom Aspinall. Make this make sense, Have some sort of storyline. What's the storyline between Ciryl Gane and Tom Aspinall? Ciryl Gane's the number 1 contender. Why is he the number 1 contender? Is it because John Jones held up the division the entire time and Tom Aspinall couldn't fight anybody, and Ciryl Gane was filming movies in France, so he wasn't giving up that number 1 ranking? Is that what we're doing? Is that why we're calling him the #1 contender? Because he just wouldn't fight anyone? His last 2 fights is Alexander Volkov, who he fought in December, split decision win, okay? And then the fight before that, September of 2023 against Sergey Spivak. That's the guy who is now fighting for a championship for the 3rd time. Is that how bad this division is? It's getting ridiculous. My whole point in this is that this is what makes the UFC seem like a gimmick, like WWE in a sense, where it's like some of these matchups just don't make sense. And maybe this will be amazing. Maybe this fight will be amazing. Maybe Ciryl Gane will actually do something in a fight. Maybe he'll test, Tom Aspinall, which wouldn't look good because then John Jones would prove everybody wrong about, him being the best. But this is ridiculous. We're giving Ciryl Gane a guy, in my opinion, Ciryl Gane is just not that. He's good on the feet. He's talented. But after he got exposed by Francis Ngannou from his fighting IQ, and then the way he fought Tai Tuivasa and then getting destroyed by John Jones, it's just like, what happened to him? And then a split decision win against Volkov, who arguably won the fight. Like, this is what blows my mind. And then there's going to be people saying, well, Dustin Poirier had 3 chances at a title and he lost every time. You know what the difference is between Dustin Poirier getting 3 shots at the title and Ciryl Gane? Dustin Poirier, in between, title chances, he fought people and had good fights. Destroyed Dan Hooker, beat Conor McGregor twice, fought Oliveira, lost to Oliveira, right? And then goes on to beat Chandler, right? And then BSD, or loses Justin Gaethje, beats BSD, who at that time, Benoit Saint-Denis was like ranked 12th and he was a scary upcoming prospect. And Dustin Poirier knocked him out to get the shot against Islam Makhachev. If Ciryl Gane would have like knocked out Alexander Volkov and like did something crazy, I would say, you know what? He gets a shot at the title. But the fact that he had a terrible split decision win against Volkov just shows like he didn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve a title shot. A 3rd one too? Come on. Let him get a couple more wins. Oh, Sergey Spivak, he's so good. He's ranked 8th in the heavyweight division. Trust me, guys. He deserves a title shot after beating Sergey Spivak and Alexander Volkov and a split decision win. Like, this is getting ridiculous. So that was my little rant about Ciryl Gane being the most undeserving UFC fighter getting a title shot. This is worse than when Umar Nurmagomedov fought Corey Sandhagen, who was unranked and then fought the #1 and then for the title. It's worse than that, because at least Umar fought Corey for the #1 chance and then beat him dominantly and then fought for the belt. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like Ciryl Gane's, it's not like he dominated Volkov. Terrible fight. I hate it, but I hope Tom Aspinall, I hope he wipes the floor against Ciryl Gane, shows that you will never become a champion, and then I hope Tom Aspinall defends his belt again against Jailton Almeida, Volkov, whoever else, Sergey Spivak again, whoever else, Alex Pereira coming up, maybe John Jones. I want him to rack up wins to prove to people like John Jones and Ciryl Gane that there's levels to this. And when you want to be a champion in the UFC, if you are going to be a champion, you can't have split decision wins. You have to dominate people or knock them out in under 2 minutes like what Tom Aspinall does. That's my little rant. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think about this fight. Is Ciryl Gane the most undeserving fighter right now? Does he even deserve a chance? I get he's a fresh contender against Tom Aspinall. Maybe Tom Aspinall wanted this fight. I don't know, but that's my thoughts on this fight. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next video.